and it's so hard to find. Decent valleys with a decent wine. Decent you'll be running it down the line. Maybe it's my mind, maybe I'm blind. Maybe it's the way that I've been spending my time. I'm still searching for a fine peace of mind. Decent you'll be running it down.
This is a Queen Reality speaking. Susie Sue, you're large.
Sensible Vibes
where every Saturday Susie Sue is here in the Uprising Movement, featuring all of the talented artists across the island. Yeah, we had a popping show last week, and we're going to have a cracking show this week, and we're going to open with a track. It's called Ghetto Paradise, and it's by Sav 808, one of my guests here today.
Ghetto life be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. If you don't love white rice and dirty girl, me say please don't come in at the ghetto. If you get a bag juice and a bowl and no glad, me say please don't come in at the ghetto. If you feel like you're better than bed out a door, please don't come in at the ghetto. Gunshot with a fire, you no want hit the floor. Please don't come in the ghetto. Nobody come here if you think you're better than white rice with a little bit of butter on the side. Nobody come around if you come to see the dancer going so loud and you call the cops for lock off the sound. If you know I hear when that tell Bev Pallet get wet, no will be a problem. Me suggest say you stay from way over there and watch when our man find out. Ha! Don't love white rice and dirty girl, me say please don't come in the ghetto. If you get a bag juice and a bowl and a glad, me say please don't come in the ghetto. And if you feel like you're better than bed out a door, please don't come in the ghetto. Gunshot it a fire, you know want hit the floor, please don't come in the ghetto. If you see a little wire and go talking farmer, please don't come in the ghetto. No, don't like the scent of the greens marijuana, please don't come in the ghetto. If you can't, or sick of your clocks, buy a one food and share up the box. See that girl there, yes she brown but she black. That's a year loss. Don't love white rice and dirty girl, me say please don't come in the ghetto. If you get a bag juice and a bowl and a glad, me say please don't come in the ghetto. And if you feel like you're better than bed out a door, please don't come in the ghetto. Gunshot it a fire, you know want hit the floor, please don't come in the ghetto. Cause I'm from the ghetto, living in a ghetto paradise. Jerk chicken neck, curry bag nice, yeah. Cause I'm from the ghetto. Ball game I play 6, love I drop twice. Woman round the loody boat, them I roll dice. No war vibes. If you don't love white rice and dirty girl, me say please don't come in the ghetto. If you get a bag juice and a bowl and no glad, me say please don't come in the ghetto. And if you feel like you're better than bed out a door, please don't come in the ghetto. Gunshot it a fire, you know what hit the floor, please don't come in the ghetto. If you don't love white rice and dirty girl, me say please don't come here, don't love.
Yes, and that was Sav 808, Ghetto Paradise, one of my guests today. And if you're just listening to the Susie Sue Community Vibes for the first time, it's all about the uprising talent from across the island. Each week we invite the guests, the artists, the talent, anyone really giving us a vibe to enjoy the Susie Sue Community Vibes. I am your community darling, Susie Sue, and today, yes, you've just heard Sav 808. I've got Eska from Mountain View, and I've got Way Fusion dropping in very soon, and It's Nash is here with us. Big up Carleone Entertainment, big up McDove Production, and big up Way Fusion Productions as well. Some upcoming talent here today. Sav, Ghetto Paradise, Dirty Gal and White Rice. Yeah, we all know it's mackerel, you know, but you didn't know that I know that,
yes,
right?
Yes.
I know that. I know Ghetto Oxtail is turkey neck. I know all of them because, you know, I lived in Augusttown 2012 to 2017, and I'm telling you, you know that mackerel and rice, right? When anybody used to come and say to me, you want some mackerel and rice? I say, no. But you see, when me smell it and me see it, me
Nice
have to
to
yam
see
it
the
same
word.
way and lick my fingers and lick my lips and me love it. And me know about the dumpling, cause I made dumpling one time and I made it with some baking. Well, I didn't know what flour, right? So me do the dumpling there and put my salt in and put it in the soup. And me see the dumpling rise to the top. And me say, but wait, this dumpling a fluff out. And then as me take off the soup, the dumpling just suck back down again. And let me tell you, you see them dumpling? Them was the sweetest dumplings.
That happened to my grandfather once. It was like he didn't know that the baking flour it was parcel just like regular flour. So I came from school one evening and he saw me and said, Nash, come here, something don't look right. Why all I dumpling them get so big? Him already make them big, But now him see them extra big on top of the pot. So it was so funny.
But they were sweet, right?
Of course them did taste nice, yeah.
Yes, and so well that's how I like my dumplings. So Sav 808. Where's the 808 coming from? Because I think we met last week and I said 808 is a poor number.
Well, it actually isn't because the two numbers 8 and 0 complement each other in frequency.
Okay.
And the things that vibrate on that frequency are prosperity, health.
Oh, so
wealth.
I'm wrong then. It's a rich number. So because I always tend, a lot of the times I look at my phone and I see 808. And I always think, gotta spend. I got no money. I need some money. 808. So really, I should be looking at it a different way.
Yes,
Prosperity.
definitely.
Right. So did somebody give you that name, or it's just a name that you just thought I'm gonna call myself?
Yeah.
Because obviously you're called Savannah, right?
No, definitely not Savannah.
Oh my gosh. So it's not Savannah.
So think of it as this.
You're from Savlamar.
No.
Okay.
I think my style of writing is savvy, and I like that word.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So I just shortened it and said South.
Right.
808.
Nice.
Vibrating
Okay.
on that
So
frequency.
Ghetto Paradise. Love that song.
Thank
Absolutely love that song because you listen to that, and I actually played it in the taxi this morning on my way, if you don't mind, on my way down, and people were loving it because it really describes what life is like, and there's a lot of love in well, I don't even like using the word ghetto, I use inner city.
That's why it's Ghetto Paradise.
Ghetto Paradise. All right, I can go with that. Yeah, GP. No, Ghetto Paradise.
Definitely.
But when you live in those communities, you get a lot of love. You see, like you get a lot of love. So it's common that you should make a song like that. You can't live in those places if you're not going to. They have a saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. And when I was living, let me tell you, I miss Augusttown. I miss Augusttown because you can get anything anytime, and you can get $20 worth of this, $10 worth of that. You understand? You can't hunger. You can just scrape up $10, $20, and you can go get.
That's
what
why
you
it's
need.
a paradise for us.
Exactly. So you wrote that song?
It was a collaboration with me and the team.
Right. Because you have a big team, right?
Yes.
And McDove, some of the artists.
Very talented.
Absolutely, he's very talented. Yeah. And I've had Wave Fusion artists on in the past and had to get Wave Fusion here because he's another talented producer and artist. Yeah. How long have you been working with McDove team now?
A while. I've been getting to know the guys, but because I was just trying to mold the way I want to approach it.
Right.
I was kind of, but then a few months, I would say.
Are you new in the music though, or have you been singing for a long time?
Well, I've been singing for a long time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But I got serious with it a few years ago when I left Kingston to go to Montego Bay. And I started to mold it as a craft.
Right, okay. Well, if you're just tuning in, you are listening to Susie Sue Community Vibes here on Roots FM 96.1. It's all about the uprising talent, and today is no different. You can watch us live on Roots Radio 96.1 FM, and you can listen to us on rootsradio.com. I believe we're up and running. So if you're listening from the UK, from the US, or you're not in our local time, you can go online. And do people have transistor radios? Do people still have radios these days? Yeah, well, hopefully you're listening to us on your radio on Roots 96.1 FM. Right, Eska? Yeah. All right, Eska, we're going to hear one of your songs now. Eska from Mountain View, right?
Yeah, actually from Top Range, Mountain View.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, and it's Marcus Garvey's birthday today, August the 17th. And he has connections up there because he lived up there, didn't he, with Amy, his second wife, on Jake's Avenue. And there's a little house at the top there on the road, Mountain View Road.
Actually, that's Musgrave. I think it's Musgrave, Lady Musgrave Road. Yeah,
I beg to differ, and if there's anybody listening out there, Amy Jake's Garvey house is on Mountain View Road. You don't know that? Right down. You see where you have Jake's Road and you turn down? Amy Jake's house is right on the front. Am I wrong, Mountain View listeners? If I'm wrong, you can text in or you can call in. I'll give you the number later because me and Eska might just have to have a little bet on that. All right. Anyway, let's hear your song. It's called Carry On, and it was produced in Mountain View, was it? At your studio?
Yeah, Sensible Vibes Production.
Sensible Vibes Production. So let's hear that track here on Roots 96.1 FM.
Life is one big road, in front me with one bag of sign. It's so steep, valley so deep, still I gotta just climb. Carry on, ain't gonna stop, ain't gonna give up now. Carry on, me know the most I will not let me down. Carry on, do the past, keep reflecting back. Have lost a lot of friends, they coulda come back. Carry on, so me buckle up my belt, time me lace. Me not have the time to lose, now waste. I'm on a journey to set the pace. Me no like to respond the youth them face. Been through it, never go with father. And if you tell about the ghetto life saga, the system deal a wall for stay out. But I gotta find my way out. Carry on, ain't gonna stop, ain't gonna give up now. Carry on, me know the most I will not let me down. Carry on, do the past, keep reflecting back. Have lost a lot of friends, they coulda come back. Carry on, I must overcome. Give me some of my talent, fame. Who feels it knows the tribulation, pain. From backbush, now the pay top brain to standpipe. I saw me want you, but so that's right. Fight the struggle till the better come. Tired to see body, I lay upon the ground. And life is only what you make it. If you want good, you know the most sign, then claim it. Carry on, ain't gonna stop, ain't gonna give up now. Carry on, me know the most I will not let me down. Carry on, do the past, keep reflecting back. Have lost a lot of friends, they coulda come back. Carry on, a far man I come from. Far man I come from down in the belly of the dungeon. Far man I come from, they couldn't roll me off the hill like the jump on. Far man I come from far, 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 far. Carry on, ain't gonna stop, ain't gonna give up now. Carry on, me know the most I will not let me down. Carry on, do the past, keep reflecting back. Have lost a lot of friends, they coulda come back. Carry on, carry on, ain't gonna stop, ain't gonna give up now. Carry on, me know the most I will not let me down. Carry on, do the past, keep reflecting back. Have lost a lot of friends.
Yes, and if you have just locked in, you're listening to a track there by Eska called Carry On. Eska, is that track is an old track or is a relatively new one?
It's an old track. actually have some new stuff, but that's an old track by me, approximately about 4 years ago.
So what prompted you to write that at that time? Carry on, because it's like, you know, you're telling yourself, or you're telling somebody else? You're telling everybody.
I'm telling everyone. Actually, myself and everyone.
So what was happening at that time when you wrote that song?
At that time, I lost a friend in my community. He died by a gunshot. Actually, he was in wrongdoings and stuff. But actually, I saw that person like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before he died. And it was like actually gone like that, you know. I always like tell me, so yo, you go post one day, you know. Just continue and, you know, do it and thing. So.
And was he a close friend?
Yeah, we actually go together in the same community and
right.
thing.
Do you think that writing that song helped you to ease the pain, and maybe because you know you're saying carry on, so you're really telling yourself?
Yeah.
You think that helped you? You think that helped you to do that, to like ease that pain?
Yeah, it helped me to ease the pain. Actually, it was a night of the rhythm, and like sitting down in the house and thinking about it, and you drop out, and you know, now I go see him again. So I like just play the rhythm, and it was like just playing.
It just came to you, the words.
And the words just came to me, you know.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful song. It really is a beautiful song, and you know that when I listen to the words, you know that I know that it was written with some emotion at the, you know. And that's why I wanted to ask you that question. But, you know, you say you've written more songs now. Do you still write from experiences?
Yeah, I still write from experiences. The best songs that came out of me, like, is when I like experience stuff, and, you know, I see stuff and emotion, I feel it inside. And I'm going to just deliver it to the beat, you know. We get good song that way.
And I think that's how most of us write, Saf, because you have oh, by the way, I think we can welcome Way Fusion. Da 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 da. I wish I had a round of applause sound effects. I could actually play it for you, but let's just da 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 da. Yes, welcome Way Fusion. Thank you for coming in. It's a good job. You're super talented. We welcome you here today. But we're just having a chat about the music. And Sav, yeah, you have a song called Hurts. Is that a track that you wrote from a very personal experience?
Wow. Yes, because even in recording it, I had to tap into what I was feeling then to deliver the way I wanted it to sound. So it was a really personal space, because, you know, we all been through hurt, but I felt like this one, that one, Hurts, was the perfect way to say you hurt me to someone.
Right. Okay. All right. Because you know, you see, you guys are artists, so you can fling word in song, right? Yeah, I'm not an artist, but I try to fling word wherever I can. No, I'm just joking. But you know, it's good that you can express it like that, because just like Esker, when he saw that happen, he could have just gone and retaliated and come bad man and gone out on revenge, but you didn't. You sat there and you wrote a song and you expressed yourself through the music. And the same with you when you got hurt, right? You probably wanted to really go and hurt that person back. But you know, one of the best ways is to hurt somebody is to actually have that tune played on radio. So let's hear that track. And if you're listening out there, whoever hurt Savannah, oh, not Savannah, Sav. Whoever hurt Sav 808, this track is for you, and it's called Hurts.
I don't wanna close my eyes and sleep without you anymore. Memories of the night when you walked right through the door. Gave my heart, my soul, I gave you all in my car. I don't have you anymore, and all I wanted was to love you. All I wanted was to care for
Yes, and if you have just locked in, you're listening to the very talented Sav 808. You know what? She's not from New York. She's actually from right here in Jamaica. She has an absolutely wonderful voice. Rewind that track for me about it. The track is called Hurts.
When you're driving through Kingston, who do you listen to? Roots FM 96.1.
do you hurt I don't wanna close my eyes and sleep without you anymore. Memories of the night when you walked right through the door. Gave my heart, my soul, I gave you all in my car. I don't have you anymore, and all I wanted was to love you. All I wanted was to care for you. All I wanted was you. Do you hurt when we touch? Do you hurt when I say love? Hurt you bad, makes you sad, and that hurts me. Do you hurt when we touch? Do you hurt when I say love? Hurt you bad, makes you sad, and that hurts me. Baby, can we find a way back to our love? It takes two to raise a son, raise a daughter. Down the aisle, something old, something borrowed. Now all I have is sorrows, and all I wanted was to love you. All I wanted was to care for you. All I wanted was you. Do you hurt when we touch? Do you hurt when I say love? Hurt you bad, makes you sad, and that hurts me. Do you hurt when we touch? Do you hurt when I say love? Hurt you bad, makes you sad, and that hurts me. Hurt so much to love you, let me know. Hurt so much to love you, then I'll go. And all I wanted was to love you. All I wanted was to care for you. All I wanted was you. Do you hurt when we touch? Do you hurt when I say love? Hurts you bad, makes you sad, and that hurts me. Do you hurt when we touch? Do you hurt when I tell you I love you? Do you hurt so bad, makes you sad?
Yes, and if you have just turned on your radio here on Roots 96.1 FM, you are tuned into the Susie Sue Community Vibe Show. I am your community darling, Susie Sue. It's all about pride in our community, proud of our talent. You were just listening to a track there by Sav 808, Hurts. Absolutely awesome track. It's like it's an out there track already. Sav, how difficult is it for you to get your style of music? Because if you're not twerking it up or taking your panties up or out on stage, I don't know how difficult it is for you. How hard?
Simply, the team and I, we discovered that the music now needs to get back to music.
Yeah.
The actual music.
Right.
I think the folks, I think people, I think listeners are tired of,
the same old,
Yeah.
same old, yes.
And if you ask anyone to name one of their favorite songs, they're gonna tell you something from way back. And that
they
is
might
what,
do, and you know what? They might even say a song by Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
They might even say a song by Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
You understand? And it's like what I think, because we got a lot of listeners in the UK, a lot
Yeah.
of viewers like tune into my show. Sometimes not live because it's late right now, but they always say, I didn't know Jamaicans made that kind of music. I thought it was all reggae and dancehall. I'm saying, you must be joking. You must be mad. So versatile. But I mean, McDove, great producer.
Awesome.
Great, awesome producer. We have another awesome producer, goes by the name of Way Fusion. I've had his artists that he's produced. I'm so blown away. I don't even know I should be telling you this, but I put one little mixtape together and give it to one taxi driver and him give it me back. Him I take all my thumb drive and him give me none of the song. Him love Coley, him love Avers, him love Chad Willis, him love all of those from Lawrence Tavern have a lot of talent. Lots of talent. So let's hear a track by Way Fusion, produced by you.
Yeah, Change by the Day, right?
Change by the Day.
Yeah, it was produced by me and released by Royal Entertainment.
Right,
Yeah.
but you're singing on it, right?
Yes,
But
yes.
you're a producer as well.
A producer and a singer.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
When I come back, I'm going to ask you to define those producer and singer and how you marry the two together. But let's hear Change My Day. I hope we're not going to change it too much because we still want him here till 6 o'clock. Change My Day.
She said that I can't believe you. I will lie, but baby, I don't believe you. Tell me why it seems like lately it's been so hard to move. But maybe I'm just losing all my cool. And I know that you want it. I know you want it, but you change by the day. Change by the day. I know you want it. Oh girl, you want it, but you change by the day. Change by the day. I'm addicted to your eyes. I'm addicted to your smile. Oh girl, I'm addicted to your eyes. I'm addicted to your smile. Your smile, baby. Oh baby, why should I leave you? Tell me why. Oh baby, why do I need you? Don't know why. It seems like lately it's been so hard to move. But maybe I'm just losing all my cool. Oh. And I know that you want it. I know you want it, but you change by the day. Change by the day. I know you want it. Oh girl, you want it, but you change by the day. Change by the day. I'm addicted to your eyes. I'm addicted to your smile. Oh darling. Oh girl, I'm addicted to your eyes. Your eyes, baby. I'll never leave you, baby. Doesn't matter if we're falling to the ground. I want you to live inside me. I wanna hold you tight, baby. Feel my love.
Whoa, yes, I was just going off into my own little dream world there with Wave Fusion, Changed by Day. I'm telling you, wait, that is off the hizzle. Let me tell you, that is off the hook. I'm telling you, come on now. Where, who, what, how? You know, that is just some different sound. What happened there? Why are you not doing dancehall like everybody else? Who is Wave Fusion?
You know, all right, Wave Fusion. Wave Fusion believes in soul, you know, and that music should have soul. You get what I say? Like the Prince, the Jackson, you know, Michael Jackson, the Prince, the Jimi Hendrix, all of those guys. I believe music should have soul. I believe that it kind of lacking now. You get what I say? It's like a few people, like Adele and those guys doing it, you know. But you know, it's still lacking.
She's not a guy though, Adele. I don't know if you know. She's not a guy.
Yeah, man.
But I know what you mean.
Yeah, but it's still lacking, and I want me personally. I not really watch what going on out there or whatever, but I'm just doing what me love, you know.
Just doing Wave Fusion.
Yeah, I'm just
right?
doing Wave Fusion. So just come with it. We not really care what people say, like we say, you know, brother, this not gonna make it right, just whatever. We don't really just do it for Jamaica, I do it for the world. You get what I say? So that is just Wave Fusion.
Absolutely, for the world, because that's what I love to hear. Is that you playing the guitar? You
Yes.
Do you also play this? So you didn't bring it? You bring your guitar here?
No, I didn't bring it.
Oh, next time, because I'm sure we're gonna have you here another time. Can I ask you, have you got an album? Because I just want to listen to the album, because when I listen to your songs, you know, I'm like, I need more. So is there an album coming out?
Yes, the album basically complete and stuff, but I'm releasing one tracks at the moment.
Right. Yeah. How is your music then perceived by the locals?
Okay, by the locals, you know, recently I released a song named Losing Sleep, and it got a little vibe in the Star, you know, them put it out in the Star, and you know, say Wave Fusion say this song.
Yeah, saw the article,
and
right?
Stuff, you know? And you know, them put it up on them page, and the feedback, you know, every single feedback is a feedback where, you know, I say, yo, this song for them. Oh, this song can get platinum. This song, there's no difference with a Bruno Mars song and a Ed Sheeran song. This song, you know
right. Well, there is, and you know what I think that is? Jamaica,
for real.
That's the difference. If you was, you know, over there, but then again, I don't know, because you're going to stand out here, aren't you? You'll stand out here because nobody expects it. I guess when they look at you, because, you know, people who are listening on the radio can't see, but if you're watching us on Facebook, you can see that Wave Fusion actually looks like he could be a hardcore even dancehall artist. So are people shocked when you open your mouth and it's like, oh my goodness? Yeah. So where do you perform then? Where have you performed?
You know, I do a couple shows. I do a lot of shows out here and stuff. You know, I've been doing some shows in the hotels also, you know, all over.
Right.
Yeah, and I did a show in Bahamas in last year with the same song because of this song, you know.
Right. Oh, this song took you to the Bahamas.
Yes.
I bet it did. You produce It's Nash.
Yes.
Is that how I pronounce it? It's Nash.
Yeah.
Or is it
It's
Nash?
No, it's.
And it's ITZ
Yes.
N small A big SH.
Yes.
So what's the big capital letters SH? What's that?
Well,
I just like the look.
Oh,
actually.
so it's a style.
It's just
still,
a style.
it's Nash. Because I was like, I wonder if it's it's Nash.
No, I guess more H would have to be there.
All
to
right.
get the sh.
And you work along with Wave Fusion.
Yes, I do.
Right. So is it like a camp full of you? Like, are you the main producer, Way, and then everybody else? Yeah. So what prompted you then to get involved in actual performing? Why not? Why didn't you just stick to the producing? Is it because they weren't singing it or you wanted it to sing?
No. Generally, I was always a performer first.
Okay.
Yeah. So from Oberlin High School, I was on the Oberlin Choir.
Oberlin. How many artists am I going to get? You know, I should call it the Oberlin Vibe Show. Honestly. So Oberlin High School, as you know, something we should do. We should do a talent competition for the schools, because Oberlin would be, I'm sure, is up there, because I'm sure there's younger talent now in Oberlin. How come Oberlin have so much talent? Is it the area, Lawrence Tavern?
You can see a lot of artists when I produce from up in the Lawrence Tavern side, and all of them very, very talented.
Very talented.
Yes, just like the school. It's just like the school. The school develop a lot of talented artists.
And businessmen.
And businessmen.
And it's right up there in the hills.
There's something with the water.
You know what? I think it might be some. I might have to move there. It might be some. I wonder what Oberlin water can do for someone of my age. So it's Nash, my story. That's a personal story to you.
Well, to an extent, but I'm the type of person that learns from everything. So sometimes before I make a mistake,
Don't they sound posh? Don't they speak well? Do they all speak well from Oberlin High School?
Well, actually, I'm from Cross Keys.
Oh, sorry. Where's Cross Keys? Oh, in Manchester. Lovely.
So
it's popping.
Yes. Yeah, so for my story, you know, as I said, a lot of time before I do something, I really look at the reaction from somebody else. So
did you all leave? Was you all there at the same time, or was you all in different years? Was it like, because I must have had about 6 or 7 artists from Oberlin High School. So were you all in that same year together?
No, the other artist was in the same year, you know,
right.
But he's not from Oberlin.
Oh, which school did you go? Oh,
Cross Keys
which
High
school? Cross Keys High School. Do they have a lot of talent? Because I've only had you from Cross Keys.
Well, yeah, I guess they have a lot of talent, but a lot of persons there, they do not follow up on it. Only one person from there really try something, and he did it kind of big, and that was Tourist.
Who?
Tourist from Rising Star.
Oh. Well, I don't watch Rising Stars because I've got my own Rising Stars, right? And you know, my artists are 100 million. No disrespect to the contestants, but my artists are 100 millions more talented than the Rising Stars artists. So I don't need and at least my artists come with original music and original sound.
True.
They're not doing covers. You know what I'm saying? So you can't compare. So I'm sorry for Tourist. Tourist will have to come on here, right? He'll have to come in here. So how did you meet up with Mean Machine Wave Fusion here?
All right, he had just came back from Bahamas.
Right.
Yeah, just came back, and I record at the VS Plus Records. I was in the studio up in Lawrence Tavern, because that's where my cousin is from. That's Shanix. So I record up there, and his type of music is like the kind of music that I listen to in like the series that I watch, like Vampire Diaries and them something like.
Oh, wow.
So like the first song I heard, I'm like, that guy is supposed to sing some wicked like background tracks, like when movies are finished and them something like. And then from that we exchange contacts, may get him songs and all of them like or something, and then we keep in touch. So just like how I am praising his voice, he's always talking about mine.
Right.
Me don't hear nothing special about mine.
Right.
but yeah, that's how we stay.
Well, he's the producer, you know.
Yes,
so he is the one that has the good ear. Yeah, because I'm sure, true. And he doesn't look the type to praise if it's not worthy. He looks the type to just say nothing or say something good, right? Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna hear that song by you. It's Nash. It's called My Story.
It's my story.
My life story, true story. This is my story, my life story, true story. Yo, can't see yourself as just people like one time. Nobody not care about nobody no more. They only care for themselves. Them a try give me 6 for 9. Me a consider for load me 9. Touch the street me a once every dime. Cause mama little food I for fine. Me a better life, me a dedicate all of my time. Happy hustle and get what's mine. Get what's mine. No, me sit down and I pray my life. Me want a good wife, a couple car, a couple bike, and my friend them nice. With me true friend them, and God by my side. Me nah give up this a fight. This is my story, my life story, true story. This is my story, my life story, true story. Never know my time to go start cry. Me have to ask who, when, where, why. Never know the virgin them couldn't give a blight. Only Jah know me have to look up to the sky. Ask for your life them couldn't spare. Police don't find a woman, wonder if them care. Artists the families have to bear. See him get a youth and him married last year. No, me sit down and I pray my life. Me want a good wife, a couple car, a couple bike, and my friend them nice. This is my story, my life story, true story. This is my story.
Yes, and if you have just tuned in to Roots 96.1 FM, that was the track My Story. It's Nash. It's Nash. So where do you live now? Still in Cross Keys?
Yes, I still live in South Manchester.
Right. Is it is music big in Manchester? Like, you know, the artists. Like, who's a big artist that come from Manchester? Any?
I'm really not sure about the history of Manchester where music is concerned, but there are a lot of artists there.
What about It's Nash? Isn't he a big artist to come out of Manchester?
Well, I am getting there. Getting there.
No, you're
I'm
there.
working on it.
Yes, good. Yes. What are you working on?
Tracks upon tracks that people can relate to. Different people, different places.
Right.
Different feelings.
The My Story is a true story.
Yes, it is.
You said it's a true story in the song, you know.
Yes, it's a true story. It doesn't have to be your story or
all
his
right.
story,
Whose
but
story
somebody
then?
out there shares that story.
And did you speak to somebody to get that story, or is it just like
I have a
you
friend.
read?
All right. When I was writing the song, I wrote the first verse, and then I have my best friend. He was overseas at the time, and I contacted him, and I'm like, "Yo, Chris, I feel like I want a fresh idea for my second verse, and me acapella it and him hear it, and then him say, all right, this sound like could have worked." And then he told me a story.
Right.
And then I said, you know, so that actually sound good. But as he was telling the story, he was telling it in a kind of DJ sense.
Right.
And you know, I'm a sing J, not a DJ. So I say, all right. Him text the story to my phone, and then me start organize it and say, you know what, this actually sounds like it can work. It doesn't have to be my story, but see, it's his story,
right? Because he
lost a
yeah,
friend,
yes.
similar
right.
situation.
And so that means it's not just going to be his story.
Right.
It can be your story. It can be
Right.
Sav's story. It can be all of us story, because we've all lost a friend.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
We've all lost somebody, and I like that. I like songs, you know, that I can relate to, because I think those are the songs that really go worldwide. Those are the songs that are not specifically, as I would say, for a local audience. You
Yeah, that's true.
understand? Yes, yeah. So you've just got you have, how many songs do you have? Because I did want to hear more from It's Nash.
Well, actually, I have one that should be released next week. I have another that should be released next week.
Well, when you get that released, make sure you send it me so that I can play.
Well, I sent it to Carl, so he was saying maybe the content isn't as keen as it should be for radio.
Oh, okay,
well,
then.
Yes.
Right.
It's video, but he's very where that is concerned.
Double innuendos are a bit too strong.
Yeah.
All right. I know the ones. But
they are very good songs. But I also have another kind of pop kind of thing that is currently mixed. Well, I guess it should be finished by now, but I wasn't ready to release that one yet. So I'm going to take my time with that one specifically because that's kind of my international song.
All right.
It needs to go there.
Well, we're international, as Susie Community Vibes right now. I can big up Margaret, big up Andrew, because they're listening in. Big up Natural Mystic from Legacy 90.1 FM. She listens every single week. She listens. But we're going to pick up Empress Shire now, because I think Empress Shire is on the line. She's studio vibes and she's out there. Where are you, Empress Shire?
Blessed love to this crew. I'm here in Mountain View on Kirkwood Way.
In Mountain View. So whose studio are you hanging out at today?
Well, it's only right to be at Field Divide Studio. And I'm here with Ikonji, who is the producer of the studio.
Wicked. So are you seeing any of the big artists come through there today?
Well, I'm one day too late because last night I heard that Egyptian passed through and all kinds of people. So I'm one day too late, and I thank Ikonji for that because he should have called me
And she should have called Susie. Right, Ikonji?
Yeah, so true.
So did Egyptian anything when he was there? Any recording? Yes. I know you're not going to tell me too much of it. So how long have you been there recording Ikonji?
So we just been here like she been here like time and we're fighting and keeping it up,
I see. So tell me some of the other artists that you voiced in your studio.
Eska. You now, Susie.
Have you been listening to the show?
Yes, I'm here for real talented artists. We don't want to pass up foreign artists. All right? Yes. All right, Susie, we're here wondering where are we in the world? Are we in Europe? Artists, trust me, when I do some good work. Take it from Ikonji, Mountain View. Just hang on in there, cooperate with management. Most of them might do producing, but you have to do music with other producers who properly establish. For you to get established with your work, So bless upon yourself and the good work, and don't feel afraid to do work with other producers out there, all right?
So Ikonji, let me ask you a question. One of the producers from another studio said to me one time, he said that he didn't like when artists have got a bag of tunes. He said artists should have just like 3 or 4 strong tracks. Are you of that same opinion as a producer?
Yes, guys. Why that happening now? When you have a particular track, what you're targeting, you get a better views and you get a better debate. You know what I mean? People more can hear and that track can go far. But when you keep on putting out music after music, you keep licking off that track to get to a nice platform.
I get you. So it's really good that the artists have just like 3, 4 really good, strong music that they can put out on a platform.
So true, so true.
So I conjure, you and I both come from the era before them have social media and this, that, and the other. How are you finding social media as a more mature, should we say, producer? Because we got some young producers and artists in here today that were born into the world of computers, you know. So how has it changed for you, and are you enjoying this social media thing?
Yes, I enjoy social media because now in this time, you know, artists can put up them thing and, you know what I mean, worse if it's on the proper monitoring, because sometimes artists put up something and it get nowhere same way. You know, them need the tools them attached to them account to make the proper transaction, to get the song a proper view in a certain way. But you know what I mean? Social media good, but if you don't know how to use it as the youngster same way, it's like you know, invest. So everything is a part of investing. You know what I mean? Yes, I just certain man and you reach out to thousands, you know what I mean?
Thousands, millions. You can reach out to millions, can't you? You know. What do you think of these? What do you think of the talent that we have? Like, for example, you got what's her name now, Candy Baddy, and she are honing now on this social media thing. What do you think of that?
When we see now, we see Candy now, she and the next one now, the two of them girls, it's like the black of them gone live, like a dancer become an artist where you might establish. So we have them as a blogger and the world love them. So them take off in entertainment, because entertainment is entertainment, you know. You can't afford poetry.
Right. You know what I mean? Well, I'm feeling Candy, but I don't know where Mackerel is. Maybe she's gone on the plate with the dirty gal and white rice. I don't know. I don't know where she is. But I know Candy's around, and I like Candy because it's sweet.
Mackerel good too, you know, but you just have to just watch the people around Mackerel. She not play.
Well, you know what? I'm a Candy fan, so I'm in Candy team.
Water with a wow.
That's right. That's right. That's right. She dominating that, you know. Can I get a wow?
A wow. A wow. Susie, can I get a why?
That's my one, isn't it? Can I get a why?
Why?
You know what, Empress Shy, I think we better leave it to the professionals. I don't want Candy to come out here, you know. They want her to come and find me. Anyway, Empress Shire, have you eaten anything while you're there? Because I heard you before. I heard about them running one pot down there. Can we soon reach, you know?
Which pot you talk about?
The empty pot.
No, we'll be banging the mastering celebrations, eh? Yeah. Because it's a Marcus Garvey birthday today, so we must acknowledge that.
And back to the Marcus Garvey birthday, me and Eska, we've got a bit of a bet on here, you know. I don't know if you heard earlier on, but I'm telling Eska that Amy Jakes Garvey had a house on the Mountain View Road.
Yes, and Mom, I have to correct you on that one.
Me, you correct me.
Jakes Road, and she have her family here in Top Range community as well.
All
you
right.
have Byron, and you have Bibsy, and you have Mr. Jakes. Yes, that's Mr. Jakes, that's Amy Jakes' nephew.
All right.
He lives in Top Range. I'm familiar with them.
All right. So who's wrong then, me or Eska?
Yeah, Eska wrong. You don't know his district. So you need to study more and know more.
Oh, no, don't know your district.
I got mixed up. I thought it was Marcus Garvey house I was talking about.
Oh, Liar Mattel, Marcus Garvey.
Yes, the same way Eska, that same house down Jakes Road.
Yes, so
I don't know so Mr. Jakes them come from.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, man.
I made there.
It's to Marcus Garvey. When the man there walk from Mountain View, Eska, a big barrage, a crowd of people, you need to know that he's the first Prime Minister of Jamaica, okay?
Thank you for that lesson, and I'm sure the rest of the world got that. Thank you very much, Ikonji. So, Ikonji, you have a song here, Feel the Vibes?
Yeah.
Let's play some of that, Feel the Vibes. Let's feel some vibes.
Yes. You want me to go live? Oh.
Not today, Ikonji. I think we can manage.
Canada to London.
Kanji, you feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah, yeah. Tell me how you like it. You feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah, yeah. Tell me how you like it. You feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah, yeah. Tell me how you like it. You feel the vibes, the body vibes. Tell me how you like it. You see me rolling in the party, we don't need to be naughty. We the real bond folks, we don't roll if the posse. We don't have to push a tongue up in shoddy, we don't naughty. We don't have to pull a strap, do away with the 40. Got this place locked down, you get touching the alley. I'm the businessman, don't you mess with my plan. From the state to the projects, hope you understand. Wall Street money making, I've seen the grands. You feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah, yeah. Tell me how you like it. You feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah, yeah. Tell me how you like it. You feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah, yeah. Tell me how you like it. You feel the vibes, the body vibes. Tell me how you like it. Feel the vibes, stay far from the haters. Mama say no trust hypocrites, they are traitors. Papa saying never stop till I bust a note in this life that you're living. You gotta value what you worth.
All night, whoa. Listen, the music vibes and the vibes is grooving, yeah.
Hey, we not stuck on no hands. We gon' drive out them bands. We gon' meet up them friends. You feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah, yeah. Tell me how you like it. You feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah, yeah. Tell me how you like it. You feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah, yeah. Tell me how you like it. You see me rolling in the party, we don't need to be naughty. We the real bond folks, we don't roll if the posse. We don't have to push a tongue up in shoddy, we don't naughty. We don't have to pull a strap, do away with the 40. Got this place locked down, you get touching the alley. I'm the businessman, don't you mess with my plan. From the state to the projects, hope you understand. Wall Street money making, I've seen the grands. I've seen the grands. You feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah, yeah. Tell me how you like it. You feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah, yeah. Tell me how you like it. You feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah, yeah. Tell me how you like it. You feel the vibes, the body vibes, yeah.
Tell me how you like it. 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 Tell me how you like it.
Yes, Iconji. That's you. Feel the vibes. We're feeling the vibes.
Yes, feel the vibes. Feel the vibes.
And I know that you were all rocking there.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, we're feeling the vibes, Susie.
So
Yes,
did you?
Susie.
That's your track, right, Iconji? You wrote that, recorded it, produced it. Everything is you.
On the beat, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. 200.
Yeah.
Straight
Yes.
200.
You're a Tupac fan.
Yes, I love Tupac.
I can hear it. I can hear that Tupac in that rhythm.
That's true. I'm looking at Tupac's album cover right now, Susie.
Oh
That's
gosh.
true.
Oh gosh, I thought you
He's a
said.
legend, man. Legend, that.
I thought you said you were looking at a Tupac lookalike. I would have just had to end the show right now and be gone right to Mountain View to Iconji studio.
Well, I thought you just look a bit like Tupac as well.
Whatever. You mean it's the same? No. It's the same height. That's the only thing he's got for Tupac is they're both the same height.
Susie, you're not easy. Hey, you're not easy, you know. You're coming like Mama Ellie Kelly. She don't play, you know. She's full of style.
Well, that's a compliment. Iconji, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. I hope you stayed locked in because we've got Shawnee here, we've got Esker, we've got Sav 808, we've got It's Nash, and we've got Wave Fusion. Hey, we got Chad. Chad's in the back, you know, Chad. Chad's coming in to do some freestyling. He thinks he's getting away with it, but we're bringing in Chad. Yes, we are.
Chad. Yeah.
So Empress Shire. Empress, give the listeners and anybody who has a studio, it can be a dance studio, it can be an art studio, it can be any kind of studio in the community. Let us hear how we can get in contact with you.
All right, so guys, you can get in contact with me on Instagram at Shine in the Sunshine. Send me a direct message or what? Just send me like one of the pictures and I'll get in touch with you. And we'll take it from there. Studio Vibes with Empress Shy. I want to big up all the listeners today and big up all the talented uprising artists in studio.
Big up Nanny Field,
Mountain View. Yes. Big up Lando here in Mountain View as well. You know, he's the main link here in Mountain View for us. So big up Lando. You know, he's one of our producers.
Big up everybody.
Yes. Yes, if I carry on to it, now stop. So first, before I go, my favorite line before I go, let me big up my soldier friend Justina who's listening in from Italy.
Big up your soldier friend, yeah, big up. Big up Justina out there in Italy with the US Army. Yeah, man.
Yes, Sergeant Nelson at them. Word out. Bye, guys.
Next week. Bye. Yes, so that was Empress Shire in the Mountain View area with Iconji, and we were listening to a track, Feel the Vibes from him. She sounded like she really having her own studio vibes out there. But you know what? It's 5 p.m. here on Roots 96.1 FM. It's wake up time, and it's Susie Sue's rhyme time.
Susie Sue, rhyme time.
Yes, Bartlett, and we got some new rhythms this week. Yep, but, yes. And the singers are looking at each other like, how am I gonna sing to this on the Susie Sue Show, 96.1 FM. Are you ready, Wave Fusion? Are you ready? It's Nash. Are you ready, Sav? 808 Esca. You might have to give us a little bit of volume because the artists are getting stuck this week. Come on, Sav. And let's bring Shawnee in from the back there. Oh, Shawnee gone.
Paradise, welcome to paradise. When the kids are dancing on the beach and the vibes is nice. Kingston straight to the North Coast, popping bottles all night. Here comes my toast. 876 if you wanna phone home, liar to that go. Oh. What them rolling in the beach by the sea, steam fish with drinks. Come true. Paradise, it's so nice. Oh gosh, welcome to my island, Jamaica.
Is that it?
We're just getting warmed up.
Yeah, go on, just warm up. Come on, S, you'll soon be fighting.
All right, it's a paradise. It's a paradise. Alright, I just the highest and the highest let me feel nice. Purpose come grab I give the real vibes. Want a next flip with the high grade cell. Want it now if you put in a brain cell. At the highest and the highest let me feel nice. Purpose come grab I give the real vibes. When the buns as a grass are strictly high grade. Give me the chalice make me bun it, be no afraid. Yo, from me eye there your knees eyes look like Japanese. Smoke thick like the cloud and it a flow in the breeze. Love see the cess like the coat, see grass a grow. Eyes red bleaky. Watch the frost a show. Me highlight me dip on a bird back. Mount of wisdom me use at the third back. Me no Urkel wait did I do that in a the weed board is a whole right through that. The highest and the highest let me feel nice. Purpose come grab and give the real vibes. Want a next flip with the high grade cell. Want it now if you put in a brain cell. That just the highest and the highest let me feel nice. Purpose come grab and give the real vibes. No buns as a grass are strictly high grade. Give me the chalice of my bun it me no afraid.
Warming up now, Wave Fusion. Now grab the mic.
I'm so in love with you. Come and dance to the rhythm.
You have to pull up that. I knew Bartlett would pull up that. That voice, nice. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, baby, I'm so in love with you. Come and dance to the rhythm of the blues. Take my hand. Hey, baby, I can show you what to do. Come and dance with me, baby. Hey, I just love the way you move, baby. Hey, I can't let go. I can't get enough. I feel your love, and it feels so strong. want to hold your hands and dance. Let's give this love. Yeah, give it a chance, baby.
Jennifer like that one. Come on, it's Nash.
Every time.
Every time what, Nash?
Alright. Every time I touch your body, you want more. More.
Yeah.
Every time I touch your body, you want more.
Hey! All right. You see what happened to the microphone? You know them two lines was good. Let me tell you. Change. No. Wait. All right. No, stop. You ready? Oh,
Susie Sue come true with them on the groove. Cause we come is slow. Lyrics just a drop like a gun we a chew. Cause a freestyle time. Just make up the rhyme on this part. Watch the time, no clock. So we have to grind all day, cause we don't have the time to waste. Grinding, bout the place. Whether you sell cupcake or something for your face. Just grind, keep your grinding on, just grind. We are grind. Freestyle low, come true.
Alright. I go by the name of Shani. Big up Susie Sue, the artist. Yeah, money over Queens. Alright. Girl say me sweet like sugar, but not the white type. Say ya brown man, she like slide. Dark chocolate good, but she say she prefer caramel. Me too, I'm fast.
You know what? Sometimes I don't pick up on the patois too good, you know. So you have to be extra clean for Susie. All right, clean, Sean.
Yeah. Girl say me sweet like sugar. Girl say me sweet like sugar, but not the white type. Say ya brown man, so she likes dark chocolate good. But she say she prefer caramel, it's more breakfast style. Nah lie, she see the jockey want take a ride. Light up the trees cause she want get high. Grab her in a it increase your test drive. Go and go perform of the time of your life, girl. What you mean say me look like Jovich? You my pocket full of money and the place me I run it. Bright yellow ride make the night time sunny. See the carrot na me chain make your bunks like bunny. Yo, man a kingpin, my girl, so me love it. Tony your card does things can't touch this. No MC, I'm a nasty no broke this. Whole team look like artists that touch bricks. Isn't this something? Girl nowadays in love with the young kid. Want it from the no more fronting. Big woman see me and start the munchies. One see me say, go and do it here junglist. Big up yourself, BHF and the whole clique. Alright, don't say your word. Don't know you love me, but you love off my brother.
All right, hear that? It's not white sugar, it's brown sugar. Right, come on, let's change that rhythm now. Let's go for, what do we have? All right, you ready? It's Nash, you all right? Don't look so worried, because we're getting more than 2 lines from you in the next one. That may I tell you. Right, we've got Slick Rick. What's your name? Skill Cole? Oh, all right, Skill Cool.
Yeah, I Skill Cool enough. What you know? Be the girl them. Me love woman we go work out, yeah. When you think say your gym, you want me shit there. You see so many letters in the alphabet, but swear balloon girl, you miss it. Go them me girl, squats are work. Set so no make your bump at work. When your waistline you would eat like Kurt. Mother nature me have a child for your birth, yeah. Go them me girl, squats are work. Set so no make your bump at work. When your waistline you would eat like Kurt. Mother nature me have a child for your birth. Baby your ratings up in the sky. When you're traveling, compliment a fly. The curve of me like, by your face I just smile. Breast to your hip, right down to your thigh. Some say me have a perverted mind. You know, hear me I get to the part fine. You're flexible and you're full of double joint. 30 me, pass that and go 9. Go then the girl, what's our?
Right, okay. Bartlett, you laugh on that one about you. Was that clean, Bartlett? You have to blank out enough words. Eh? You have to blank out enough words.
Right, but I love yo.
When we say keep it clean, we mean keep it clean. All right? Right. All right. Next rhythm, Barbara. Barbara, Bartlett. Can't even speak, I'm so shocked. Right.
Yo, a 90s thing.
A 90s thing, yeah, because me love the 90s.
Yo. Susie Sue, big up yourself, you know. It's kind of the place. Yo, you know. I just the way I see she look. She make all the Rasta man a walk and a buck him foot behind her together, make the pagan shook. You know, partner animal now cook girlfriend. I just the way I see you look. You make the dingy man a walk and a buck him foot behind her together, make the pagan shook. Yeah. You know, partner animal now cook girlfriend. Just come over here and make we have a little talk. Whisper in your ears and make it touch up your heart. All our hands together make we make a big walk with spot. Up in the couples love park. No for them want to see the love break apart. But like a lion, so me make a rap. Yo, with the love in her, it not have no fault. Cause me can't get you out of me thought. That's why you just the way I see she look. She make all the Rasta man a walk and a buck him for behind her together, make the bacon shook. You know, partner animal now cook girlfriend. I just the way I see she look.
Yo, what's up, man? Sea and sun, girl in a bikini, liquor in a hand. Great day I put fish in a frying pan. Me, she, we and then we a shell long the bar, cause that's my plan.
All right. Come on, Ish Cash. Got enough names today. Ish Cash, It's Nash, Love Cash. I see Drino just come in the house. I want Drino in here right now to vibes us up. What about Wave Fusion? You have something for us? Come on, Wave Fusion. We love to stretch people, you know.
You ready?
Bring out the versatility.
Hey, show me what to do, baby. Tell me that you're crazy. I wanna love me. Dance for me all night. Susie Sue, yeah. The show is solid tonight. Oh, yeah. Let's keep the vibes right.
All right.
You know something? I like it anyway. I don't care what anyone says.
Freestyle.
I'm having a great time.
It's freestyle.
It's freestyle.
Sab 808. Let me show you how me place on the block. 420 buzzing on the rolling watch now. So low them chuck you down, but we have a yo go with stay. Top notch, 5 mile over, go with slow ya. Pass me the chalice, need to fill my paper stock. With steam and nerves, we not deal with melting rocks, yo. About 10, skip my butt, oh, I'm so.
All right, Vibes Cartel. Yeah, let Drino just come in the house. Drino is from last week popping artist.
Yeah, Drino, oh my.
Of course, I don't know Drino in that building. So we'll try something different today, right? One of all of our audience here. Cool? So I just say get it. I understand. Till we say the number say get it. You get what I'm saying? Alright, so greetings Radio Land and Drino in that building. I don't know. Listen. You meet a girl with one gear. Although you know I no fear. Take it. Sneak past our boyfriend. Okay, start again. 1, 2, again. Take it. You meet a girl with one gear.
Take it.
Although you know I no fear.
Take it.
Sneak past our boyfriend Gio.
Take it.
Make sure her grandmother don't see you.
Take it.
She coulda weigh 100 kilo.
Take it.
She coulda teach maths or Gio. On the chest, upon the bed, upon the pillow.
Take it.
You know why? Because me no follow girls, me not have to read them on the wall, so me get girls daily, not on the wall. Me no consume them. Me no cannibal, girl have to dance pon me like who they a carnival. Me kill girls with agony like a general. Make them ball for them mother like a lost animal. Every day for them give them mechanical when I talk about woo. I'm out.
Come out in the studio, Drino. Come out. Yes, you take it. Yes, you take it. Yes, if you've just locked in, you were listening to Susie Sue's Rhyme Time here on 96.1 FM. If you don't know about this show and you're just tuning in, it's about an uprising movement featuring artists on the grind. On the grind. Someone had a song that last week, On the Grind. But they're on the grind day in, day out, pushing their music, working really, really hard. And you know, we don't get to listen to their music, but here on the Susie Sue Community Vibe Show, it's all about that talent. So let's hear another song by Way Fusion, and it's called Losing Sleep, here on Roots 96.1 FM. We're wide awake, actually, we're vibes in, but Way's Losing Sleep.
Burn your candles low. Let me in, baby. My heart is searching for you. Girl, you're driving me crazy, and I'm wanting more. Yes, I'm fighting to speak. Are you coming up? Babe, come on to me. Are you leaving me? Baby, tell me, for I am weak. I can hardly hear myself. I can't breathe. Yeah. I'm losing sleep. Take you out on a date. I hope it's not too late. I want to make you smile. You're the light of my life. Are you leaving me? Baby, tell me, I am weak. I can hardly hear myself. I can't breathe. I'm losing sleep. Are you leaving me? Baby, tell me, for I am weak. I can hardly hear myself. I can't breathe, baby. Losing sleep. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, 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 I can't breathe, yeah. Losing sleep.
Yes, and if you have just locked in, that was a track by Way Fusion, Losing Sleep. And I want to big up all the viewers on the Roots Radio 96.1 FM Facebook page. I want to big up Lando, Ian, Claudette, Javon, Daphne and Philip. Big up the Bronx crew. It would be nice when you leave these messages if you could just tell us where you are, and if you want to give us a call, big up the artist. The number to ring is 876-372-8446. That's 876-372-8446. It's all about the pride in our community and proud of our talent, because we have so much talent, right, Way Fusion?
Definitely.
Yes, and you are. Can I ask how old you are? I know it's an impertinent question,
24.
but you're 24, right? So you're 24. What's your view on the music industry now that's out there as a young man who is producing quality music like this?
Well, I believe there's plenty opportunity out there, and I just believe that you just have to work as hard as possible for it, because it's like a competition, and every day is like millions of people I try for the same thing we I try for. And it's not that them not good, you know, them really good. You just have to be you and have that X factor about you and just do what you have to do, you know?
Do you feel pressured into doing a particular kind of music?
No. I grew up listening to Prince and those guys, and
I love Prince.
I love the soul, you know. I love the soul in the those guys' music. So no, I don't feel pressured. The Sam Cooke and them people, and they inspire me because those people sing when actually I feel, what I'm actually I go through, you know. And that me want to portray to the world, want to show the world, you know, music still have soul.
So how do you soul search then? How do you lock yourself in a room away from everybody, or do you get up like 3 o'clock in the morning and a song suddenly come? How do you soul search? How do you get that peak? Because your songs, they're like stories. So it's not like a chorus, a hook and a chorus. You know what I mean? It's like a story from start to finish.
Yeah, because it's real. It's actually real. All of my songs are real. And I don't really just get up and just write a song. I don't really do that, you know. It have to come from something. So like losing sleep was a breakup with a person I love, you know.
Oh.
So it's actually very, very real. And
I want to cry now. Now when I hear that song again, like it's just going to be, what, somebody actually broke up with you? Them idiots. Them fool. Yes. So anyway, forget that person now. You got some new songs, right? And new inspiration, right? What's it like working as a producer though and being an artist? Because, you know, like supposing you get an artist, let's use It's Nash as an example, right? He comes into the studio, you've got this beautiful rhythm, and what he's putting out there, you're like, no, that's not what Wave Fusion's about. Are you afraid to tell them, or?
No, you know, no. Depending, it's you, the producer. It's you, the producer. You don't necessarily want to change them. You get what I say? Because them coming out the studio for them thing, and if you change up for them thing, that was like you really no make no sense to work with them. You get what I say?
Right.
So yeah, you turn them into you. You don't want that they want to keep what them have and add where you have to it basically.
Right.
You see it and create something new. So if you can come with something old, it's just depending on you now to make something new to that. You get what I say?
Right.
Yeah, and then push that.
So is it that producers, just like artists, are known for a particular sound? Like, for example, if I go to Wave Fusion, I'm going to get a certain type of track. Is it like that? Are you known for like these very, like, I don't know, they're very, because it's not, I'm not looking at the lyrics, I'm thinking of the productions now. They're very like romantic and, you know, set, I'm not going to say the word, just romantic.
As an artist, or the production, like I'm produced for artists overall. Well, I'm produced for artists overall, I can produce anything actually, because I have to put myself in that frame of mind.
Right.
Where in Jamaica here, say I don't do dancehall music, me personally, but that doesn't mean I don't make dancehall. Already I mix dancehall songs. I get what I say. I have to do it. I get what I say, because I just place over there and
you make money out of that.
I make money out of that, and there's nothing wrong with them. Still dancehall music, I love it. So I put my frame of mind to make dancehall. I put my frame of mind to make hip hop. If somebody come to me to make jazz, I have to put my frame of mind right there so to make that. I get what I say.
Right. So you don't stick with one particular genre. It's not like, oh, Wave Fusion is just this kind of producer. So right. So if there's any, do you spread the word out there? Are you willing to work with like upcoming artists if you see the talent there, you know, because you have some studios that are like you can't get through the door unless you have money, no matter how talented. But then you have other producers in studios that really have this open door policy, this upliftment. If you've got a good sound, let's work on it as a project together. Are you that kind of producer?
Yes, that's me. The only time when I'm sorry, pay some money is because basically the money we are going to pay help me for push that song. You get me? So it's not for me to eat anything. But you know, me and a rich, and all we are trying to do something. So I'm gonna say, all right, just help with that. That have to help to push that song, yeah? And also help push the next man's song. And the next man might put some money, which I push your song also. You get what I say?
Right.
Yes, and the social media make that kind of easier now, you know. When I boost a little thing for Instagram, it go far, you know. So if you have $5,000, you boost it, yeah, it'll really go somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think of these artists though that get themselves into all kinds of mix up with other artists? What do you think of them people, Sav? You know, these artists that, you know, they're arguing, like you've got Six Boss now arguing with Beanie Man, and Beanie Man are arguing with this one. And do you think there's any need for that in the business? Or do you think it's just publicity stunt?
Well, honestly, I can't speak for the truth because there's always three sides.
Yes.
But in some cases, it's necessary because if Fusion and I decide to, you know, let me write a song about him and him listen to it and I say, yo, this is well put together, you know, let me do it back, and then we come together and say, you know, say this thing can really, because the listeners really, because back in the day when Ninja Man and you know, in Nice, those times the feuds were for the publicity, for the listeners. But now I really think the gun culture killing it.
The gun culture killing.
Gun culture killing.
Right. What do you think, Esker? Because you know you live in Mountain View and you live in a well, we live in a culture now where I don't even want to go there. But what do you think? You think that's right? Do you think that's because why we're getting these conflicts from these artists like that?
Yeah. Well, she's kind of right. You know, the industry need a little beef in at times, you know, to like draw the listeners near, you know, a little vibe in the thing. But sometimes, as you say, them get a little carried away. The fans, you know, like Earth and X fans and all of that.
Right.
But the business need it. Me kind of like it, you know. Yeah.
What about you? You have any views on that?
Well, yeah, I agree with both of them. So nothing.
And you agree, because I see you nodding your head.
Yeah, I agree. I still believe I just the controversy, you know. Some of them not real, you know. Some of them just put together for say, all right, bam, you know. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So yeah, but the one that were real, I do believe, you know, them things that cut out, you know. Yeah.
Right. You think that gun lyric songs and everything shouldn't be played on the radio? Could we have an amnesty for like 1 year, where for 1 whole year you couldn't have one gun song on the radio?
Well, I'm not so sure.
You'd be all right. You would be fine. Yeah, because you can't. You know why you can't answer that? Because you can't relate to what I'm saying. Because you don't write gun songs, right? So you would be fine. You would be absolutely. We could listen to you all day, 24 hours, 7 days a week, 56 weeks of the year, 365 days. We could just have a whole radio show devoted to all of my artists that come on here. You know, they you know, of course I have dancehall artists, you know, and they have their gal tunes and stuff. But Bartlett, correct me if I'm wrong, we've never had gun songs, have we? No, we've never had, and we won't be having either. And that's it, right?
I don't sing those stuff.
What do you sing about?
Fantasy.
Are you a fantasizer? Have you got a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
She a fantasizer too.
Well, that's why we're much.
All right, because he's into that vampire stuff, right?
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that. Somebody told me that there's real vampires in Jamaica, you know.
I don't think I can believe that.
Always say
Portmore mosquito them.
Portmore mosquitoes. I hope none of the Portmore mosquitoes. Jennifer's from Portmore. You see, she knows about all the mosquitoes. Well, anyway, you need to talk into the microphone because we're not hearing you. It's smash. I'm just joking. Let's hear another song by Esker. It's called Man Do It. I do it. You have to say it, you know, because it's in patois.
It says, "Man, I do it today," you know.
All right, man, I do it today. Esker says.
Yambala is a killer. The lady youth are making them life better. Get up and go while the sun shines. He who seek will find. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now put off nothing, so man I do it today. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Man I do it today. Man I feel out the bread for my family. Oh yeah, man I do it today. Can't put off nothing, so man I do it today. That's why in the streets me there. Been for do it yesterday and it passed. This day speaks for itself. I know yesterday. When me put off, man, I do it for today. Why the clock a tick do? Man, I fit tiptoe. Nothing me learn. We not just existing, we a live. I feel also for the dollar, no one I give. I've lost some precious time, but I no fed up time. I no time for with slumber, get up time. Now put off nothing, so man, I do it today. Oh yeah, man, I do it today. Man, I feel out the bread for my family. Oh yeah, man, I do it today. Can't put off nothing, so man, I do it today. That's why in the streets me there. Been for do it yesterday and it passed. Okay, my bed, lace my crep up. Live man, I live up. Me no see no whole round where me from. So me heading out the lane mouth. In the street we out. Feed the better while man I trod along. Cause me no want sorry. No, if me did know I fi do the right thing. For the table spin. Things I fi change it. I fi rearrange it. When me did fi do me just remember it set. Now put off nothing, so man I do it today. Oh yeah, man I do it today. Man I feel out the bread for my family. Oh yeah, man I do it today. Can't put off nothing, so man I do it today. That's why in the streets me there. Been for do it yesterday and it passed. So don't be able to do it today.
Yes, and if you have just locked in, you're listening to Susie Sue Community Vibes here on Roots 96.1 FM. It's all about the upcoming artist. That was Eska from the community of Mountain View. Yes, Mountain View. They were on our Studio Vibes before with Empress Shire and Ikonji. I'm sure she's having fun there and still listening into the show. Eska.
Yeah.
You're a good artist, you know. You've been doing it a long time?
Yeah, I've been doing it from high school, but I take it serious from 2010.
Right.
Yeah.
So performances and stuff like that. You've done some amazing performances all over. Tell us about some of them.
Actually, even last night I performed in my community.
Right.
Yeah, there was a fundraising treat.
Okay.
For the kids back to school. So I was there.
Are you a bit of a celebrity in the community?
Yeah, the celebrities.
Yeah. So when you walk through the community, what them shout? Artist!
Yeah.
Artist!
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So do you get a lot of support from the community?
Yeah, we get a lot of support, you know. Support. As in, you know, them like say, oh, go feed you, they can do it, you know, believe in you.
What do you think? What do you think has like prevented you then from reaching further than what you are now?
Okay, I think I was a little bit laid back, you know,
right?
Because I've been around artists who make it big in the business, you know.
Like who?
Like Khaled,
yeah.
And I've been around like IRA, but it not make it both out as
right. It is there on the what you call right? Yeah, IRA.
Yeah, and actually Alkaline was an artist who came to the studio too. But he was my friend like that. But I actually see him.
I know.
You know.
And he's actually real, isn't he?
Yeah,
no, because I remember when Alkaline come out, I thought, and he did that show at Stadium. I had to go. People were like, "What are you going there for?" I have to see if Alkaline is really if he's really real. And he's just like weird, you know. He always looked kind of weird when I seen him. So when I saw him in real life, I was like, "Oh, give me a kiss, give me a hug," you know. And I give him a big hug, and I thought, "Oh my God!" And he felt like really nice. He felt like really, really real, you know. Cause all I was hearing was this voice, and you know, seeing this weird person with them eyes. You understand? But and so. Yeah, does he still pop round your sides now?
No, actually, it was in the year 2012. I used to record at a studio called IMG Studio.
Right.
And actually, it's over Nannyville side.
Yes.
Yeah, and they produce a rhythm called the Party Cup Rhythm, Ding Dong, and for some rest of artists.
Yes, yeah.
Actually, I was trying to make it on that rhythm, but I was young at the time, so I was like sitting down in the studio watching the professionals work, you know, and learning a lot, you know, listen to the engineer and thing. Icon, I should say, is the engineer. Yeah, and you know, when we record me the first track, Million Miles Away, I don't have that track on the list now, but that was my first 45 track, and from there I got it played on the radio, and that was my first airplay.
Right.
Yeah, and you know.
So do you work outside of the music as well? Do you have a job outside that? Do you think that that's helped you? Like, you have to work, don't you? Is anybody here just a full-time artist, producer? Yeah, you are Wave Fusion. So what are some of the challenges then? Because, you know, you have to earn your money, you have to live and eat like everybody else.
I earn my money by basically mostly selling beats. So, you know, you have to be the best, try to be the best at what you do, you know. And that time you have to get more clients. So please the clients, then when I get work, I get to myself. So that is what I do.
So what's the beat? What do you mean a beat? Like a rhythm?
Like rhythms, I sell rhythms to like Canicla, Javelin, enough of them.
Ooh, really?
Yes.
So do they give you so all right, so you sell the rhythm, because you know I'm learning a bit in the business now. You sell the beats, they buy them. They voice them, they take the beat and they voice them somewhere else, and they mix and master it somewhere else.
Sometimes you mix the song if you can mix the song.
Right. Can you mix the song? Well, yeah, you can. You can do everything, can't you? Right. So is it then that you are part of that production?
Not necessarily, because I'm a buy out that production.
Right. So if they pay their money, you have a little contract that you sign off, like a release form.
Yes.
So whatever they do with it, you can't get nothing from it. Right. Them can't even big you up and say your name in them song.
No, unless them feel the vibe.
Okay, well they should. They should. So you put rhythms online, don't you? On YouTube.
Yes.
Do people steal them from you?
No, and nowadays you can't know, because most of the rhythms them kind of sound similar. You get what I say? So if I'm on TV beat, it's very hard to know, because other people beat sound like your beat.
Yes, yeah, like we had this. Who was the artist we had on one time? And I'm sure it was Dancehall Prophecy by Movado, and I kept playing that thingy, then playing it again, and it just sounded, but like you said, it was slightly the same, but it wasn't.
Sometimes they can take it and just add a new instrument to it, and you can never tell.
Yeah, real.
So they just add like a violin or something, and then to you, you say, "No man, that sound familiar, but me never put no violin in there." So
that would be in the mix and mastering, right? Wow. So how do you protect your stuff then? Like as a producer, how do you protect it?
I guess it get harder nowadays, you know.
Because social media make it harder, don't?
Well, and that's necessary social media. No? I just wear music there right now, and I'm kind of ashamed to say that, because then if you listen to some Chronicler and Javelin and them for them beat, the beat almost every beat sound the same. You get what I say? So it's like me say, how you protect that when everything sound the same? You know
right. Right.
You still can copyright it and do the normal stuff, you know. But
well, Sean Paul's songs all sound the same to me. And every one of them have got Shalabang Bang in it. But they all sound just the same, but just different words. But it might be my ears, but it's the same. What did you say? Beanie Man sound the same?
No, I was saying just like Beanie Man and them Zaga Zow. Them, that's like something we normally say. Yeah.
Don't let Beanie Man hear you say that, you know. It's a very good friend of mine.
But he says it in almost every song. That's it. Yeah, that's like his thing.
What does he say? What does he say?
I don't know.
Zaga, Zaga, Zaga. Right. And Sean Paul says, Shalabang Bang. And Vibes Cartel have one as well, doesn't he? What's this? They all have one. I think it's mostly, they call it gimmick, right? Yeah. Gimmick. Anyway, let's hear some music now. Let's hear a song by Sav 808, and it's another sad one, isn't it? Memories. As you guys have had some sad times, but it's Memories I Still Live On.
Yeah, rough cause, but you have to give thanks for another year. Just plant your seed, one day your fruit it must bear. Gratitude go far away, I swear. Though you're gone, your memories still live on. Memories still live on. Memories still live on. Sometimes I cry at night, but I'll be strong. I'm holding on. Gotta carry on. Yeah. Remember when we used to grow up and I'm mad them? Yeah. Used to flash it with your eyes and your bag them. Now you're gone and it make a youth sad friend. I go bust a buckle every time we can then. Remember when we used to tell a bag of dopey story? Think a stamp, forget a which category. Remember when me did the young and never have no money? This is a thing. Now you're gone, your memories still live on. Memories still live on. Memories still live on. Sometimes I cry at night, but I'll be strong. I'm holding on. Gotta carry on. Yeah. Remember when we get the car, was a cool Thursday night. Stop nobody cry, there's more of you inside. Put my hands in the sky, follow Jesus Christ. No say I'm your angel, but I'm hurt inside. No one for hate me, carry sleep, nobody call me, now we speak. Only thing we want for free is the bud on the tree. Reminiscing on the weeks, had so many things to teach. Never want you to leave, yeah, you're gone. Your memories still live on. Memories still live on. Memories still live on. Sometimes I cry at night, but I'll be strong. I'm holding on. Gotta carry on. Yeah. Yo, Ja. Man, I got ever ask why in our cuss about the life we live here. Yeah, rough cause, but you have to give thanks for another year. Just plant your seed, one day your fruit it must bear. Gratitude go far away, I swear. Hold our vibes up to the sky. Live your life, always say. Hold our vibes up to the sky. Live your life, R.I.P. Oh, you're gone. Your memories still live on. Memories still live on. Memories still live on. Oh, you're gone.
Yeah, you gon' take program. You are the one. You are the one. Be a top girl. You gon' take program. Yo, wait.
Baby, you're so fine. Blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, girl. Make up your mind. No, it's not right. The way you smile. You take my heart one beat at a time. Really, come on, girl. You rock my world. Oh, I find loving you in a crime. And your love in my mind. My mind. My mind.
You are the top girl. You gon' take program. You are the one. You are the one. You are the top girl. You gon' take program. You are the one. You are the one. So good, everyone wants you. You hot girl, so beautiful. Love and love your tattoo. It's so smooth. You are the one. You are the one.
Need a mash up if you tell me. Say we fi be just friends, cause me no see nobody else. We understand me. Yes, so I say, baby, me know you don't want to be my friend. So baby, stop pretend. Easy your liquor self, me have the touch when make you melt. Hey, you so you're pretty and you're delicate, sexy with your melanin. Let me tell you this, your girl, you make for me.
Well, come on, girl. You rock my world. Oh, I find love in you in a kind of love in my mind. My mind. My mind.
You are real top girl, you go take program. You are the one, you are the one. You are real top girl, you go take program. You are the one, you are the one. So good, everyone wants you. You got careful, so beautiful. I love your tattoo, it's so smooth. You are the one, you are the one.
I swear you have the sweetest smile, and every time I see it, it's like the first time. Me have to tell you the truth, you can't come off of my mind. Can't believe you are mine. I feel make you my wife. Me never book a girl like you yet. You're one of a kind, not the regular type. My standards are mine. Me have to take you to my mother, introduce you tonight. Everything got you right, plus you give me the vibes. Yeah.
Girl, you make me wanna love you. No one can touch you. Yeah, you're doing alright, girl. The way you do it all night, girl. Ain't no lie, ain't no lie. You got it all right,
You are real top girl, you go take program. You are the one, you are the one. You are real top girl, you go take program. You are the one, you are the one. So good, everyone wants you. You got careful, so beautiful. I love your tattoo, it's so smooth. You are the one, you are the one.
Yes, and if you have just locked in, that was Wave Fusion featuring Coley, and before that, it was Sav 808 with Memories I Still Live On. Dead or alive, who would you like to do most like to do a collaboration with? You've got one with Coley, so you don't need to answer this. Who would you like to do a collaboration with, Eska?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
many, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of artists that
I
are
know.
here, so I have to think.
Well, I'd
very
like to do
deeply.
a collaboration with Spice.
Wow.
Yes, yeah, I think it can work too. I'd like to do. Yes, I'd like to. I've been practicing, and next year on our birthday, because you know Spice is the 6th and I'm the 10th, so next year on our birthday we're gonna bust that collaboration out, Susie and Spice. All right, now then, Eska.
Okay, I'd like to do a collaboration with. Very deeply on this one.
Oh gosh, there's so many.
Yeah, it's a lot of artists.
Cartel, Sizzler Kalonji.
Would I do a song with a Barry Salmon?
Berry's Hammond, nice.
Yeah.
Can be that. Well, that's not even. It's not hard, that is it? Just write a nice song, call up Berris, and say, "Let's just do a collab on this," right?
Yeah.
All right. It's Nash, and then he'll tell you his price. Don't be awful. He might not. It might just do it for goodness of his heart. It's Nash. And who would you like to do as collab? I'm doing one with Spice, so I'm out. Okay. But who would you like to be doing a collaboration? Do one with Bartlett. DJ Bartlett. He never says a word. I don't even know if he can even speak. You know what I mean? It's Nash featuring Bartlett. I know. Dead or alive, who would you love to do a collaboration with?
I don't know, based off of the type of fantasy type of song. I think
Batman.
I want to do one with like Shensia.
Now that is a fantasy. Fantasize on. Ramesh is never going to let Shensia do a collab. You might, because she just might run off with you. You're gorgeous, aren't you?
Well.
Eh? It just might be you and Shensia. It's Nash and Shenny. Eh? It's Nash and Shenny. No, I don't think Ramesh is going to allow that one. It's Nash.
Okay,
But
imagine the collaboration.
that's in your fantasy world. Yeah, have to stay there. Sav, who would you like to do a collaboration with?
Well, while you were asking everyone, I had to think about it.
Yeah, because you had time to think.
Yeah. So it would be a clash of two.
Yes.
So I would definitely want to do a collab with Coffee. Like, I feel like if we put in actual like real work,
You have to call
like,
yourself.
I think
you could do one with Coffee. You just have to call yourself T, and we just have Coffee.
no,
tea.
no, we call it song tea. Make we call it song tea.
Yes.
But yeah, keep Sav 808 at the brand.
Right.
But then a Coffee with Sav 808 produce, and then we make the song name Tea.
You've got it all mapped out.
Mhm.
Tea. Which one? Tetley, Rose. Which one are we having? Lipton's. No, you see, Ish Cash comes from Cross Keys, Manchester, so he's having Lipton's
Lipton
tea.
tea.
Right. We were having a good old Red Rose.
Red Rose.
Never mind, you're too British, Jennifer, about Tetley. Oh, please, that's
No,
the
sorry.
worst tea ever.
But if
Bush tea we used to across keys.
See, you would say that coming from Manchester. Good old bush tea, good old fever grass.
Mint tea, Cersei, fever grass, yeah, and rosemary and all of them something.
Bartlett just spoke. He just went, what? Yep, you got him going. All you've got to do is talk about them bush teas. What about you, Wave Fusion? Yes, can you speak into the microphone? I know you've got one with the famous Coley. No, Prince, yeah. I can see, you know what? It's got kind of hang on, it's got kind of a Prince image. He's got the hair. Well, I didn't know Prince had some blonde bits on the top, but I'm sure if Prince was alive now, he would definitely have blonde bits. So he's got the Prince look, he's got the jeans, he's got, yeah, man, you've got the height, the slimness. You know, are you sure you're not Prince? Reinvented. Reincarnation.
So it'll be between it'll be Prince and Vibes Cartel.
Wow, well, that would be good. They could do. See, can you imagine Prince, Vibes, and Wave Fusion? What a combination! That would be banging. I'm telling you, that would be a banging combination. A banging. Who do you want to do a collaboration with, Jennifer?
Your enemy, Freddie McGregor.
Oh my! Don't say that on air. We love each other.
I know you love each other.
Good grief!
Of course, Freddie McGregor.
Just louding me out all the time. Anyway, with all that now, I'm going to go to another song called "My Girl" by Eska. Well, I'll just give Jennifer a good talking to on that.
Just give it a chance. Give it a chance. Just give it a chance. Just give it a chance. Give it a chance. If only you were my girl, my girl. Only if you were my girl in my world. Only if you were my girl. Promise you wouldn't find another lover like me. Just give me the chance, I'ma make you love me. From me looking at your eyes, me know you want me. You come and tell me you have a man, but me no want you. If you're already taken, when I be for your hold and squeeze you tight, like a uncle pan me boy. I still remember the day you passed when me tell you I still you a move so fast. I tell me how you're late because me want cry, it hurt me. Only you were my girl, my girl. Only if you were my girl in my world. Only if you were my girl. Promise you wouldn't find another lover like me. Just give me the chance, I'ma make you love me. From me looking at your eyes, you know you want me. I'm me and you fit talk straight up, girl. I'm me and you fit them. Make me tell you, baby girl, you need not listen what them tell you say about me, because they don't know a thing. I just rumor, them a spread and a bring. Them no like to talk and lick it. Them can't stop what to be them stupid. From the first day I saw you, got a crush on you. Gotta let you know I need you. My love is true. From the first day I saw you, got a crush on you. Gotta let you know, let you know, let you know. If only you were my girl, my girl. you were my girl in my world. Only if you were my girl. Promise you wouldn't find another lover like me. Just give me the chance, I'ma make you love me. From me looking at your eyes, me know you want me.
We all go through struggles in life, you know. But just put the S by your chest and get going. Grinding every day to get the pay, yeah, yeah. Do the struggle real off, sweat real hard, forget my mate. Hustling every day to get the pay, yeah, yeah. Do the struggle real, put the S by your chest, man, upstate. It no matter if you try and you fight and it not going right, put your head to the skies. Here comes your light, your mind, no more will you cry, everything's alright. No sleep at night, GPS cut the light, don't feel no fright, just keep your stride. 1,000 drives to the top, we go up, get to the front. Watch your friends and foes out, you keep close. Walking on that path leading straight to your goals. Now switch fit base, so just pick up, oh. No, cause the only thing I want to get is oh. Grinding every day to get the pay, yeah, yeah. Do the struggle real off, sweat real hard, forget my mate. Hustling every day to get the pay, yeah, yeah. Do the struggle real, put the S by your chest, man, upstate. When me feeling stressed, make a wanna spit. Then me all I want me, just to get a lip. Like fresh cut grass, just take a whip. Straight from JA to the west of it. Link up cause them in a little bit. Living my best life, I must admit. Negative energy, no water come with it. I simply just don't have the time for it. I will be stronger. No. Give thanks to Jah.
Yes, and if you have just locked into the Susu Community Vibe Show, you have actually just missed a very, very exciting, popping, cracking show. Off the hizzle, I'm telling you, it's off the hook. All of the artists. Eska, your song there, My Girl, followed by Sav 808. Is it 100 EM? 100 EM? What is the name of the song? Oh, Man of Steel. I don't know where I've got that. You see, when the artists send me these songs, sometimes I can't decide whether it's the rhythm or the actual title of the song. But, Sav, where are you going to be in 5 years' time?
Sav 808 will definitely be worldwide. Because of
you're worldwide now.
Worldwide,
Yes.
worldwider.
Right.
Because of the newness and the authenticity
Yes.
of the product.
Absolutely. Eska, where are you going to be in 5 years' time? Oh, your thing fell off. Put it back on.
Well, in 5 years' time, well, I see myself in the industry, doing it big, and being established.
All right. Wave Fusion, in 5 years, where can I find you?
Well, I see myself dominating all of the music industry, producing and artist-wise, collecting my Grammy and the billboards and platinum. Yeah.
It's Cash. It's Nash. It's Cash. Can't you just take what I call you?
Well, of course.
Well, if I was
Yeah,
calling you
Cash.
darling, you take it then, right? It's Cash. It's Nash.
Well,
it's Nash.
Sure.
Is Nash your last name?
Nashon is my first name.
Oh, nice. Okay, so it's Nash. You know, if I'd have heard that 2 hours ago, I would have never got it wrong.
Okay. Well,
5 years' time, where are you going to be?
Well, as my producer said, he'll be over there collecting Grammys and stuff.
Yep.
Well,
And
you know,
you'll be right with him.
I will be there.
Right. So
Well,
it's
that's
Nash.
the idea, because I don't only do my native culture where songs are concerned, but I also do pop wise and
Right.
stuff like
It's
that.
Nash. You know what? You got to get some more songs. I've got to hear some more of
Believe
your
me,
songs.
Believe me, I have quite a few songs.
All right.
But
They're not finished.
well,
Them not
You
finished.
know, hold on, no. They are finished, you know.
Yeah.
My producer just always accost me. I say, Nash, where are we plan to put them on?
Don't procrastinate, because guess what? If you do, I ask you the question, where are you going to see yourself in 5 years' time? I could say, where are you going to see yourself in 40 years' time? And if you procrastinate, you're going to be one of them 50, 60-year-olds at the party with a fabulous voice that takes up the mic, and someone's going to say, what happened to Poppy there? Him don't have nothing, and him was a big artist round about Chronic's time and all that.
No.
A big one, and now, yeah, because you procrastinate, don't do it.
But all right, hold on. You remember what you were saying about an artist who
Yes.
has like 3 strong songs?
Yes, yes.
That's the kind of thing I want to be like.
Right.
I do not want to have a dozen songs out,
Right.
and you only hear people maybe
But
only
it's not
talk
she
about the
just
new
send me,
one.
yeah, but it's not she just send me one.
Yeah.
You want more. You want more.
Don't worry yourself, you'll get more. It just
All
takes
right.
time.
All right. Well, it's nearly 6 o'clock. The Dudley Thompson show is next. He is gonna throw me off. Give me your Instagram stuff and how we can get in contact with you, all of you, quickly.
Okay, it's on Instagram, it's ITZNASH, it's Nash, real _real. So it's Nash _real, ITZ. On YouTube, it's the same thing, ITZNASH _ well, no underscore. It's ITZ Nash on YouTube. On Facebook, it's my real name. It's Nashon McFarlane. Nashon Real McFarlane, rather.
All right. And we want real friend requests from real people, not woman looking for man, right?
Find me on Facebook at Zen Sav, or go straight for my real name, which is Yenique Hines, YENIQUE HINES. You can also find me on YouTube, Sav808, also on Instagram at Sav_808.
You can find me on Facebook, The Real Eska Essence, and you can find me on YouTube, Eska Essence, and you can find me on Instagram, Eska Essence.
All right.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, way WAI _ fusion FUZION _ music spell normal. You can find me on YouTube, way fusion same spelling, Vivo, yeah, and on Facebook, way WAI Jamie JAYMIE.
All right. And you can find me on Instagram, Susie Sue _Roots FM, or Facebook page, Susie Sue Community Vibes. I want to thank Empress Ashaya listening out there in Mountain View for Studio Vibes with Ikonji. I want to thank Orlando for making that happen this week. I want to thank all of my guests, Eska, Way Fusion, It's Nash, Sav808, and you know what? You're absolutely wonderful artists. In the future, I'll definitely play some of your songs. You've only got to hit me up and your song is played. I want to big up all the listeners today, local here in Kingston, right across the island. Big up the UK listeners. Big up everybody who tuned in, especially we had Bronx in the house today. Big up them. Big up our Facebook viewers. Big up all the taxi drivers, the safe taxi drivers that listen to the show every single week. And every week they tell me that my talent is off the hizzle. It's like they're just hearing it from the big major stations. They're just hearing these artists. Yes, I want everybody to just know that, you know something, you have people go to bed at night, they make plans for the morning and they don't wake up. You understand? People wake up in the morning, they make plans for the evening. Some even go to work and waste their day, because when they die, they wish they'd never gone to work that day. But you know what, listeners? Big up Bartlett. Big up Jennifer, my team. You know what, Bartlett? We never had any technical issues this week, did we? Wow. It must have been, Jennifer was drunk before when she came in it, and she fell down. Must have knocked some sense into her today. Anyway, listeners, until next week, be nice. We'll play you out with Seishan, Bad Girls Don't Cry.
Bad girl, don't cry. Me say
say goodbye to all the ex from before. When me start, me a lost for good, for long, for life. I know me down crash. Never forget the times when me nah no food, no water, and me shop on cash. Now I am moving up the line till I eat up. Wife, you know waste me time. Now I'm about to know man, no girl for no money, no. That's not my style. A real woman of a whole out and work with what them up. Some girl I run down man, them lifestyle sad. Me left everything to judge and me pray to God. Now wait for bad things happen to this a girl. Hot girls the pins and me don't even follow. Me lifestyle is richer than $1 million. It hate me while I do it as a holla. But girl don't cry no more, no. Me say goodbye to all the ex and those. But girl don't cry no